Hey, what's up, people? Michael here. If you want to partner your YouTube channel up, check out the link in the description.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough, he's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
You might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's
no
got
way,
some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
no.
those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Now Golden State's starting five. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. James with the bucket.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
When I asked him what some of his main concerns are today, and he said they're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the perimeter, and therefore it's essential that they not give up too many open looks from out there, or it could spell trouble all game long, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of the defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Shot from free throw range, and he connects with the jumper. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Now, here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Well, wide open look for Love. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Irving attacking up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Thunder.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, and if there wasn't a scoreboard around, you would have thought it was a lot closer than it ended up being.
Thompson misses.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Irving with it. He's got 6. Love outside. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Back to Love. A 3-ball. Cannot hit. Warriors trail by 6. Kicks to Thompson. There's the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The stats for Love. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron, good.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Mozgov kicks to Fry. Dishes it to Dellavedova. pick by Mozgov. Shoots off the screen and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful. In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson inside the line. Outside, Green. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Thompson against LeBron. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hand.
Here's Thompson. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. And it's Smith. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Curry. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Good.
Well, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Here's Dellavedova after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. They swipe it, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The lead they have is a result of how they've taken care of the ball, guys. I mean, that's only their first turnover.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli. Back to Barbosa. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Dellavedova looking for his first basket still in this one. Rush with the steal. And now running up the court. Rush pushing it all the way. Passes it to Ezeli. To the inside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He's got a clear path. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. The Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Curry kicks to Ezeli. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clark, the pass to Curry. Shoots it up. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Barnes can't get it to go. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Clark dishes to Curry. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Love grabs the board.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Warriors trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Barnes. The 17-footer goes down.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. And Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Spates with the rebound. Here is Livingston. There's the dish to Green. Spates sets a screen. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Livingston. Spates with a screen on Shumpert. And Spates gets it to go. Spates has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Irving attacking. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 9 points and 1 steal.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, nonstop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green with a screen on Shumpert. Here's Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Here's Irving following the score by Golden State. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Thompson misses.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. For Cleveland, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the stripe, hits the front of the rim and out. Shumpert against Thompson. And here is LeBron. Launches it. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers on top, up 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was in their last game. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball. Good shot selection. They showed a lot of patience, and that patience will be tested the rest of the way.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives a team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you gotta ride them, cowboy.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Warriors trail by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the 5, home in the paint. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
And he sinks the second.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
No good from Irving. Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Barnes. Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Screen by Bogut. Takes a 3. And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates. And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. A nice shot by Irving.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Review, looking at some numbers here for Andrew Bogut. He's right around 5 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Green with a screen on James. LeBron against Thompson. Green, the screen. Thompson passes to Green. It's intercepted. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Off target from outside.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
On the wing, Thompson, covered by Smith from 20 feet out. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight. James kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Love against Bogut. Love dishes to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Back to Love. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
He hits the second from the line.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Barbosa, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And here's Golden State. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Here's Dellavedova. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:07 left in the third quarter. James against Barbosa. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. He feeds it to James. Puts it up from 12. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Livingston passes to Green. Good. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game, and that one's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Barbosa kicks to Spates. There's the screen. Spates sets a screen. Iguodala outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Cavaliers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Shumpert to the middle. Here's Thompson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Shumpert, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Feeds it to Smith. Love outside. The tray. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 4. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Screen by Bogut. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The screen from Thompson. Now the pass to Smith. Love with the screen on Curry. Nice work there coming off the screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
That's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Dishes to Thompson. The 8-footer. Again, Love missing. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Barnes. And they're on the break. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. Smith against Barnes. Shumpert with the screen for Smith. He dishes it to Shumpert to tie it up. And good, he nails it. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
The feed to Smith. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 2. He's off on the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Irving. Takes the 13-footer, and again it's Cleveland.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Barnes. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Love. He kicks it to Smith. Love with the screen on Barnes. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Love. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Barnes. Rebound Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes against James. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
What a night so far for LeBron. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. Outside Irving. LeBron against Green. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The free throw off from Barnes. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now here's LeBron. Dishes it to Love. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Golden State's ball. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's Clark. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give him a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's 2 teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So, great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, Have a wonderful evening.